We have a new potential outbreak here in the United States, and the CDC says there is a renewed threat here in the US. Now, I want to break down what this is, what this means, and why they're saying these numbers are surging. Again, I just want to give you a quick little update, put a lot of your guys' minds at ease, because some are saying this is a massive crisis. However, the numbers are much smaller than what they were back in 2019. So I'll break that down in just a moment. All I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. So let's get right down to it. Measles is now coming back. According to the CDC, they say measles elimination in the US is under renewed threat. That is a CDC warning. It also says around 30% of all measles cases in the last 4 years were recorded from January to March, a CDC report found. Now, we're going to get into this report. I also want to show you the actual CDC website and explain what they're saying. But the reason I bring this to your attention is because we are now starting to get these warnings that be prepared, get vaccinated, do all this, do all that. But at the same time, many people don't trust the CDC. They don't trust what they've been telling us, especially over the big issue of the vaccine for COVID and how that came out in a record time. But yet all these other vaccines, they say they take decades to actually implement, put out their test, and then put them on the market. Well, we'll see what happens here. This article from the New York, from the NBC New York says U.S. measles cases nearly double in 2 weeks. It says New York and New Jersey among 18 states that are reporting. It says measles is highly contagious and unvaccinated people have a 90% chance of becoming infected if exposed. Now, that is all true. That if you are unvaccinated, you have a very high chance of becoming infected if you are exposed. But at the same time, there's not a lot of numbers. The cases out there, they're few and far between. Look at this one right here. This is actually from the cdc.gov website. Okay? It says measles cases in 2024. As of April 11th, 2024, a total of 121 measles cases were reported by 18 jurisdictions. It's Arizona, California, Florida, Georgia, Illinois, Indiana, Louisiana, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, New Jersey, New York City, New York State, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Washington. There have been 7 outbreaks defined as 3 or more related cases reported in 2024. 71% of cases, 86 out of 121, are outbreak associated. For comparison, 4 outbreaks were reported during 2023, and 48% of cases were outbreak associated. Now, look at these numbers right here, okay? It says cases in 2024. Total cases 121, okay? This is an important number to know because I'm going to show you another chart that is going to completely blow this out of the water. And again, probably put your mind at ease. It says 56% of cases hospitalized for isolation or for management of measles complications. Look at the people that are being being infected, okay? So the percentage age group hospitalized. If you're over the age of 20, okay, 57%. Between 5 and 19, 37%. If you're under 5, 65%. So obviously it does hurt those that have a weaker immune system or are still building it up. But I want to show you this right here, okay? This chart right here is one of them, this little map, okay? This is as of April 11th, okay? So just a couple days ago. This right here, it's showing how many cases, 1 through 9, 1 through 9, 1 through 9. Illinois has 50 to 99, okay? Florida 10 through 19, okay? You can kind of see the different colors. Anyway, these are the states that have reported a case. Now, I bring this to your attention because we continue to see the same things. Doctors tell us that, well, the reason why we are seeing more cases of previous infections, illnesses, whatever, is because of the unvaccinations of children. Okay? Well, this is why I bring this up, because of this chart right here. It says number of measles cases reported by year. Look at this spike. Okay? It's 2019. In 2019, we saw 1,274 cases of measles here in the U.S. The year before that, in 2018, 382. It was 2014 where we saw 667. Then in 2020, we saw 13 because people were isolated. They were not out there. They were not, engaging with others. 2021, it went up a little bit, but guess what we all had? Everybody at that time was pretty much wearing a mask, okay? Now, whether it was a great mask or just a little one like this, right, that doesn't matter. People were still isolated. 2022, again, we were sometimes wearing a mask, right? Businesses, in some cases, were shut down. People were not working from the office. They're still working from home. But it wasn't until about 2023 we started to get things back on track. And we saw 58 cases. And then this year in 2024, so far, right, we're at 121. This is a huge difference right here compared to 2019. This is the reason why many experts are saying that, yes, it is concerning, but this does not mean you need to stay at home. This does not mean you need to stay isolated. Now, if you have measles, now that's a different story. But if you're concerned about it, the likelihood of you getting it are very, very small, minuscule. And that's the reason why I bring this to your attention, because the CDC has been telling us for some time that they're on the lookout. They're well aware of what's going on with measles, and we should be too. But at the same time, and again, I'm no doctor. I'm not telling you go out there and you'll lick everything and everybody. I'm not saying do that. But here's what I am telling you. They are, in some cases, blowing this up. Because again, look at these numbers. Okay? This is 2019. Did we hear much in 2019 about measles? No, we didn't. But we're hearing it now when the number is 10 times less. Okay, we're 10% of what we were in 2019. Okay, although this is just in this calendar year. Okay, so we still got many more months to go. But the concern is, are we even going to believe what the CDC is telling us? And that's where most people are saying no. They can't trust them. They don't trust them. They will never trust the CDC or the World Health Organization ever again. They've broken that trust because of what they told us during the pandemic, and then come to find out it was completely false. There was no science behind it. There was no basis. It was just what they decided to pretty much spew out of their mouth at the time. So, I just want to give you this quick little update because, again, as the CDC is saying, this is a renewed threat here in the U.S. All it means is it's kind of coming back. That's it. So, don't get all scared. Don't go and think you have to move out of the United States. Don't go and live in a bunker for the rest of your life. I think we're going to be perfectly fine. Just understand, cases are increasing. There is a renewed threat that measles does come back, and it's not eliminated. Okay, it's not eradicated here in the United States, but there will still be cases here and there moving forward. So, that's what I got for you guys today. As always, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.